Hi, it's Alex from laughingplace.com here today with a very special look at some new products from Hasbro. This is a box of toys for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which I know is a Sony film, but it's also Spider-Man, which is Marvel, and the consumer products falls under the Disney umbrella, so we're covering it. Now, Hasbro sent us a box that was similar for Marvel Rising just a little bit ago, so you can check that out on the YouTube channel as well. But this is going to be all products from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which I got to see the other night. Fantastic film, rave reviews, everyone's loving it, it's doing really well, and so I'm excited to see some of the products that are inside here. Let's cut open the tape and take a look inside. Alright, so inside looks like there's a card, kind of gives us a little preview of some of the stuff that might be inside. Let's see. We've got quite an assembly of toys in here. First up, looks like this is a Hero Effects mask for Miles Morales. So we'll try that out, see what that is like. We have a Spider-Ham figure. He was my favorite in the film. Very cartoony, very fun. Looks like he's got some interactive elements. We'll take him out of the packaging, see what he can do. We have an action figure of Marvel's Prowler, who was one of the main villains in the film, and actually kind of scary. I wasn't too familiar with Prowler before seeing this, but he was interesting. We have a Spider-Gwen action figure, and she's definitely a big deal in the Marvel Rising figures, so it's exciting to see her again now in action figure form. And then we have, what is this? The Spider-Noir Web Blaster, Web Blaster. Looks like this might be a water gun. We might not do all of the water activities with it, but we'll take a look at all of these in more detail. So here is the mask, and it does have a demo mode. It tells you to push a button right here on the side, which is actually pretty slick and kind of hard to find. But it does some sound effects and even talks a little bit.
With great power comes great responsibility.
This might not have been made for a face of my size, but whatever, I'm going to wear it for the rest of the video. Next, we'll take a look at the Spider-Gwen action figure. There's a close-up look at the packaging. There's Spider-Man, there's Miles Morales, there's Prowler, and there's, sorry about that, there is Spider-Gwen. So there's 4 action figures in the set, and I was sent 2 of those. So let's take a look outside at Gwen Stacy. And there she is. She does have a removable spider web action that you can attach to either arm, and both arms are articulated at the elbows and then also at the joints, not at the wrists and not in the legs at all, so you cannot bend the knees if you were trying to. They do bend at the hips, but not at the knees. The hood that she wears, it's not fully removable. It's weird. It's softer rubber, so you can pull that back. Kind of makes her look like an alien, but you can't actually take it completely off. It is connected all the way around her neck. Maybe you could be creative and find a way to remove the hood. I don't know why you would. But anyway, this is more of a playline piece. This is not a Marvel Legends figure, so this is really intended for kids for play. Next, we will take out Marvel's Prowler. There is Prowler, and he has a removable boot blast accessory. There's 2 of those, and so there's pegs in the bottoms of his boots, and you just plug those in if you want him to be taking off, which is a pretty cool extra add-on. I like these little power playline pieces. And then, just like Gwen, he can't bend at the knees, but his arms are bendable at the elbow and at the shoulder. And then he does have a rubbery cape, and that is actually removable on him if you wanted to. He doesn't look the same without it, but you can pop that on. And again, this is a really cool character. I wasn't very familiar with Prowler before seeing Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, but he is a really cool villain, and I fell in love with him. I think a lot of audience members and kids will as well. Next, let's take a look at Spider-Ham. Here he is out of the box. I'm not sure why, but it says one-time assembly required, and on the diagram it shows that there's a hole in his head, and you just have to pop the cover in and pull his nose out. Why, I don't know, but there's that and that. And then let's make sure that it's going to line up correctly. And so we just pop that in, pull his nose out, and now when you press down on his ear, this one, it will change his eyes. It's very similar to the Hasbro Mighty Mugs, which they make for Star Wars, Marvel, and Transformers and My Little Ponies characters. Those I always see at Toy Fair, and those are a lot of fun. But this is a cool toy. It's kind of at random which eyes you're going to get. I'm not sure if I have the timing down right to get the cartoony eyes back, but I'm sure there's a way. But that is a lot of fun. I like this one. Kids are definitely going to have fun changing the expressions. This would also make a really fun desk tchotchke, especially if you fell in love with Spider-Ham. And in terms of the detailing, obviously his body is really short and stout, but his little curly cube tail is sort of poking out of his spandex back there, which is fun. And lastly, we will take a look at the Spider-Noir Web Blaster. I'm going to take it out of the box, but I am not going to do the water portion. It looks like it does take Spider-Man web fluid, so we'll try that one and see how it goes. All right, there it is. Now, it came out of the box with the water gun inside. The actual Spider-Man web fluid was tucked away down below. And it is your standard Spider-Man web fluid, which you can buy in stores. These are refillable for the ones that go through. You can buy those as well, popular toy. This one, I do like the details on it. It has the Spider-Noir logo there, and then it has web detailing in the plastic itself, which is really cool. All right, I've got the web fluid in. Whoa, that was loud. All of these products based on Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse are available in stores now. Again, these are by Hasbro. This is based on the Sony Pictures animation film Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, now playing in theaters. I believe it's the #1 movie in the country. And there's more than just these 5 toys that are out right now. But this is just a sampling of what's available for you guys. And I hope you guys will check it out. We're going to be posting more information about these items on laughingplace.com, including where you can buy them. So be sure to click the link in the description below. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.